Well, hello, my friends from the vinyl community. I'd like to welcome everybody back to my channel. I'd like to do an episode of something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. This one, I grouped all my records together, and I want to show you some kind of those answer parodies, response records, a lot of 80s rap music, and also some first and second pressings, and some records has had some similarities. So a lot of this is 12-inch singles from the 80s. So let's get started with the show. Starting off with Heatwave Records. This is Danny D and DJ Wiz. I Got Your Girlfriend. This came out in 89. This is bass. And this one is particular because of the male vocals. Now, the answer response to this one, it's going to be Boom, I Got Your Boyfriend. This one's by MC Luscious. I don't know if Heatwave ever made a regular standard jacket. I actually bought this one from a record store that was sealed. So got lucky with this one. And lucky it was flat too. So really good Miami bass with the female vocals. Boom, I Got Your Boyfriend. I think that one's my favorite one. Here we got Luke Skywalker Records. This one here is called Jealous Girls. This one came out kind of early, 86. Yeah, this must have for any old schooler right here. Luke Skywalker got the original jacket to go with it. And the response song to that one would have to be Jealous Fellas. And Jealous Fellas came out in 88, 2 years later. It's a vintage Miami jam right here, my friends. This, the first pressing, was actually on Bass Station Records back in 87, which is more collectible. But this is the one you usually see when you go record shopping right there in Miami Street. Just love that cover. Here we got the Suntown. This is Give It All You Got by Afro Rican. Afro Rican had another one called Can You Do It? And I want to say the this is one that has the Kraftwerk like samples in it, and Give It All You Got. It's really good. And the answer response to that one would have to be Give It All to Me. And this one came out in 88 also. This is by Fresh Celeste and the M Forces off of Joy Boy Records. Really good one. Love that one a lot. Classic here. This is off of Profile. It Takes Two by Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. Came out in 88. Classic dance tune. I think it's at 111 beats per minute. And the answer back to that one would have to be It Takes a Real Man. This is by Icy J. This came out in 88 off of JBM Records. Great mimic track to the Rob Bass track. Really good. All right. The next one is going to be Tone Loc, Wild Thing. This one came out in 88 off of Delicious Records. Answer back to that one would have to be I Got Your Wild Thing by The Mistress and DJ Madam E. This is off of Technocut Records. Excellent record label. And according to that stamp, it says a promo. So that's a good one right there. All right. Let's go to the first and second pressings. But actually, I'm going to start off with the second pressing. Right here, we got New York. This is by MCL. Oaklawn Records, came out in 88, which is the most popular one you see when you go shopping. The original is this one right here, German pressing of New York. And this one is coming off of Future Dance from 87. And what else about this record? Oh, another thing I want to say about this one. On my want list on Discogs, Classic Affair by Orient Dance is another one I'm looking for that's actually on this label right here, Future Dance. CCCP, American Soviets. This is the Cameron Paul remix. I was looking for my original that I had on the gray label, and I couldn't find it. But it does have the original on here. And there it is, the original version of American Soviets. And this one came out, this is Oaklawn Records, 87, I believe. And the original, which is this, I bought this, I guess, about 3 months ago. Here's the original American Soviets. This is off of Clockworks Records, a German pressing. I love this cover. And this particular one came out in 86. So this is the very original. Never seen it except one time many years later in the record store. Let's see what we're going to now. There we go. 4th and Broadway. This is Summer Girls. And this was by Dino. And this came out, I think, in 88. But the original, which is this is the second pressing. This off of Mainframe Records. And there it is, Summer Girls, the extended version. And this particular one came out in 87. And probably this is my favorite one. Arabian Prince and the Sheiks. This is Situation Hot. This is off of Street Cut Records. And this one came out in 86. Parent company, of course, is Macola. This is the second pressing. First pressing is off Macola, the original label. And there it is right there. It came out the same year, 86. So this is more highly collectible. Both of them are excellent songs. Probably this is my favorite song by the Arabian Prince. Situation Hot. Got the hype stick on this one. And this was called The Ride Inside by Liaison. And this is actually Cameron Paul. And this one's off of Tandem Records. Came out in 88. And this is the light blue label. I think this is the original. I've only seen this record one time. I actually bought it from a local record store. And they just opened up their store and they had this box underneath. And I never ever seen this one before. This is the dark blue label of The Ride Inside. Well, it's Cameron Paul. And he goes by the alias of Liaison. And this one is probably the same mixes on there. I think it's the same club mix and instrumental mix as the light blue cover. So there it is. This is rare. So it's collectible. If you ever have an opportunity to get it, you better grab it. And this is a reissue of Kuiper Conceited. This came out in 90. And it has a remix on there. It's got a lot of flavor in there. More scratching, more samples and cuts. But the original came out in 87, 3 years prior, off of Traction Records right there. My personal preference, I think this one is a lot better. So, can't beat those original tracks, my friends. Here we go. Georges Lamond. This is Bad of the Heart. Really good song. This is came out in 1990. I think it's a repress. Different from the original. Here is the original. Lagasa Records. And there you see he was from a group called Loose Touch. Bad of the Heart. This one came out a lot earlier. Where is it at? This came out in 88, 2 years prior. This is the very original track. This one right here is, I think it's a parent company of Warlock. There it is right there, my friends. Warlock Records is the parent company of Lagasa. Lagasa got another good one. You know, Butter Rum, Hit the Beach. It's a really good one, too. Here we go with Mysterious Art. And this one's called The Omen. And this one right here is the red cover. And this one is, I think it's off of Columbia. It's a U.S. pressing. This is more house and synth pop music. Now, going over to Germany. It's the German pressing, which is a black label right here. And this one has the Vogue mix. And this was a huge hit in Germany. I think this one came out in 89 also. Here we go with Dubwise Records, Donkey Kong, Catching the Break by the Invisibles. There it is. You see Michael Sterling, Gene Cooper. Let's see. Who else is in here? Joe Gibson. This one right here, 84. And this is not the original. The original of Donkey Kong Catching the Break came off of Ethnic Records, which was the first pressing. I still have that one on my want list. But I'd like to show you another one where it's kind of the same members. And they had this group called the Invincibles. And they call this one the Kong in the City of Doom. And this came off of Success Records in '84. Very, very highly collectible record here. And like I said before, it's the same members. Defcon by Impact. And this one came out in '86. Yep. And this one's off of Big City Records. And the parent company is Macola. What a good song this one is. If you didn't know, Dino from That Made Summer Girls is one of the members of Impact right here. And this one got a lot of samples. If you remember that movie War Games from, I think it's '82, '83. It's got a lot of samples from that movie right there. And I didn't realize before, we have a German pressing of Defcon by Impact. And this one's off of Clockworks. So, pretty cool. Love this cover right here. Okay. Now, a lot of people say, you know, back from the 80s, I like the song called Transformer. I actually got two of them. This one right here for Foresight Records. This is MCADE. This is Transformer. Really good heavy vocoder. Came out in '87. The one I like better, and I like this one here. It's actually on side 2. Side 1 is Mega John's bass. But this one right here, my friends, is Dance Transformer by Iceman J.A. So good. Smoking Doobies or Anita Light, Bud Light. So good. DJ Needles scratching it up and transforming. And also, back in the 80s, they had 2 Robocops. Here we got Chic Records. Chic Records is from L.A. This is by the Sleaze Boys. I really like that cover a whole lot. So cool. Love the colors in it. Another version, RoboCop, came out by Bose. This one is RoboCop, Who Are You? Right there. And the parent company is Hot Productions and sub-company is Rockwell Records. Bose. Own Records. This is the Megatrons. This is so good. Really good. Bass thumping, electro, '86. Rock the Planet. And parent company seems to be Sunnyview. I got a last record. Love this cover. Megatron's Rock the Planet. This is a German pressing. And this one's Bellafon Records. Parent company is Sunnyview. So cool, man. I love this cover. So I just want to share that with you, my friends. I hope you really enjoyed the show. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.